Perfect.
What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad. Hope my volume was good. Please let me know if my volume is not good and how's the picture quality. Another day, man. You know, this world is kind of crazy, man. You gotta stay prayed up, man. I know one thing. This is about being a black man. I get tired of seeing people die on video. So that was my day. That kind of messed with my whole spirit. But you know what? You just gotta keep marching forward. Gotta keep marching forward. So, hope you guys had a wonderful week. I had a pretty good week. You know what? For those of you who are chiming in who have liked the video before it even started, you know what? Get yourself a hand clap right now. That's right. Thank you very much. Thank you very kindly. All right. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back with another one. Very, very interesting week in gaming. Got news all over the place. Some news I couldn't even cram into. What's going on, John Samurai in the building? Shout out to my boy John. John has been a faithful follower. Says I sent you a message. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, very, very interesting week this week. You know, you got crazy Nintendo. Was it Nintendo Direct news? You know, I hope the rumors is right, and you know what, we get us a Nintendo Direct. You know, anytime this week. It could be on Friday. What's going on with you, Mello? 2002. What's going on with you? Appreciate you, my brother, for come hanging out with me. My boy John Samurai, give him a shout out real quick. Hey John, hey, put your Twitch channel in the comments, and so I will go ahead and I'll put it up there for you so everybody come check you out. My man John Samurai is on Twitch. If you guys are hanging out on Twitch, go check him out. He's gonna put his Twitch name up there real quick, and I'm gonna post it for everybody to see. But yeah, really, really crazy news. I really, like I said before, I really hope that we get a Nintendo Direct this week. I think we need one. We're well overdue for one. Hey, Geeky's in the building. What's going on? A Geeky Chick is in the building. But yeah, found out some news today. You know, you kind of already know that Nintendo is going to drop something, right? You know, a new Switch is coming out of the pipeline. You know, if you had a 3DS, you already know that's a natural progression. But got some more news today. They hit the wire of a new Switch model. We're gonna talk about that tonight. So that's definitely kind of interesting. We're gonna talk about that new Batman. Definitely that new Batman is chiming in. Gamescom is this week, so I don't know if you guys. I will not be live streaming it because it comes on at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I will be in school teaching, so I would not be making that rounds. But some pretty good news. Possible Fall Guys coming to the Switch. It should have came out on the Switch day one, to be honest. That should have been a day one with every other systems, but a lot of these companies are following suit. If y'all paying attention, these high profile games are just not coming out right away on the Switch because they want to make sure they can get as much money out of them PS4 and Xbox people, and then when those numbers start to dry up, then all of a sudden, boom, they hit you with the Switch. So, I mean, from a business standpoint, it's a pretty good marketing strategy, but from a consumer standpoint, it's whack. All right, I'm gonna check into some more comments. Give a shout out to all my people jumping in, like I said before. Okay, A Geeky Chick in the building. He said, my man John Summers said, I was playing Call of Duty World War II yesterday. Which one of those? Call of Duty just got released for free. I think it was Modern Warfare 2 that just got released on PlayStation Plus. So if you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can jump right in. And you know what? Yes, Geeky is on time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She said, I am on tonight. So I am rooting for you, Geeky, to win tonight. Because I know you're going to give it off to your son. And he's going to probably use that to buy all the V-Bucks he can for Fortnite. Because our son is a Fortnite champion. So, he said, I love the campaign. Oh, you talking about the the World War II. Okay. You know what? I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign in a grip. It's too busy. This year, this full year, you know, your boy is slowly approaching my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. 1 year. It's crazy. You know what? Next month on the 12th, it will be your boy's official 1 year anniversary. I dropped my first video 1 year ago. And this year has been crazy. It says, Wholesome Games is doing a mini direct tomorrow and will be announced 2 new games. Oh, Geeky, what time is that? I gotta look that up. Steve M in the building. What's going on, Steve? 2 new Batman games. Is it 2 Batman games? I thought it was just 1. I thought it was like the Batman movie and then it was a Batman game. If it's 2 Batman games, man, I need to know that. Yeah. Dang, 2 Batman games. I gotta look that up. I just saw the 1. What's the name of the other one, Steve? I know it's the Arkham one when it was all the Robins and Batgirl. But what's the other game? I didn't see the other game. I'm tripping. John Samurai said, you know what, man? Listen, if Nintendo announces a full direct, then best believe Smash Brothers DLC is gonna be in it. They're gonna announce something. That's right, Steve. The Suicide Squad game. That's right. I forgot about that one. And then, you know, I didn't even pull any video for that one. Y'all gotta forgive me for that. I pulled a video for the other 2, for the movie for sure, because I love Batman. Batman's probably my favorite DC superhero. Spider-Man, my favorite Marvel. I think I just like Spider-Man because he was a smart addict, and then he was super smart, and he was super strong, and super nimble. I always root for the underdog. He kind of reminds me of. I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. You see, I'm a Michigan guy. I got my Michigan shirt on, but I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. I love Isaiah Thomas because he was small, but he was tough, and he wasn't afraid of nothing. My boy, give a shout out, man. Get a hand clap one more time for my boy Liddy, who just came into the building. Shout out to Liddy Games, 500 degrees hot. What's going on, Liddy, man? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Welcome to the stream. So I put my Twitch link. I doesn't like me. I don't know about that one, John. Just type it out. Just type out your Twitch name, and then I'll post it. Shout out to Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze. Anyone play that too? Okay. Oh man, listen. Cool Breeze. I got a story to tell about PGA on the Switch, and it is coming later on in the show. But our brother was upset with my PGA. So that's coming on later on the show. So I'm gonna stream to. All right. So John says I'm gonna stream tonight. I'm gonna be playing zombies. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely post it, man. I'll come hang out in your stream for a little bit and chop it up with you as you get your kill on. No, I didn't want to do that. I don't know what happened with that one. All right, give it a couple more minutes before we get in. Oh, we've been 19 minutes already. Oh, it is 10 minutes. All right. Ha. One time, my man Liddy had to pull up. One time So I'll be. Yeah. So you know what? Is anybody gonna watch Gamescom? I'm definitely gonna check out Gamescom. I just hate that it starts at 2 p.m. Yeah. Oh man. Favorite video. Listen, this is what's my favorite video game of all time? Oh, that's the easy one. I'm a Nintendo 64, Mario 64 guy, man. Just something about that experience. There's only a couple games that it truly transformed my experience, and that was the original Super Mario Brothers. Cause before then I was playing before the Super Mario Brothers, I would play Donkey Kong and Pac-Man, and I had a ColecoVision, so I played games like the Smurfs and Zaxxon, and Atari, things of that nature. And so, but when Super Mario Brothers first dropped, man, it just blew me out the water. And so that was the same way with Mario 64. It just transformed the whole experience. So Super Mario 64 is my favorite game of all time. All time. It's my favorite. I ain't saying it's the best. It's the favorite. Breath of the Wild is a close second. And probably Breath of the Wild might be my best game of all time. Yeah, John, I remember when we played Brawlhalla too. But we off to the news, buddy. We've been in long enough. All right, let's see if we can go ahead. All right. So, first news item. First news item, of course, you got Gamescom coming up this Thursday. It starts 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I don't know where you guys are at in this world. But, shout out your city one time. If you shout out your city and state one time, just let me know where you're from. It'd be nice to know where my people is coming from. But Gamescom is this 30. It starts this week, rather, for August 27th through the 30th. Opening night starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I read the comments earlier. I think he said 38 games will be shown. He didn't say 38 new games, but he said 38 games will be shown opening night. So I think it will definitely be worth watching. I wish I could live stream it. I can't leave school early enough to get home and live stream it. So maybe I'll live stream later on that evening and we'll just chop it up. I'm trying to think, do I got again? You know what, as a matter of fact, no, I will not. I gotta work. Boy, gave me dad, man. Telling you, school didn't pick back up. I be all over the place. Yep, so that definitely Gamescom will be interesting to watch. Let's see. These are just some of the publishers who are going to be at Gamescom. You got Xbox and Activision, Ubisoft. But you notice there's no Nintendo. They said don't expect Nintendo to announce anything or be at Gamescom like that. But you know what? It'll definitely be some Nintendo related news for sure. Oh no, go ahead, Mellow Man. Please share the stream. Please. Please share the stream. I appreciate you. And all that you do. Let's see. Lady Game says, anyone picking up that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2? I'm gonna wait for it to be announced on the Switch. Even though Spawnway played it and I watched some video of it, and it looks good. You know what? I'm a big fan of Tony Hawk. That's why I'm tempted to head that direction, but money wise, man, I might as well wait. It'll come out on the Switch eventually, man. I just got too many other games to be playing, and I think that I might skip that one for now, unless it's just like, the Metacritic score would be like a 9.7 or something crazy. Then I just gotta pick it up, But once again, man, another week, man, and I still have not played Ghost of Tsushima. It's just sitting over there, waiting on me. I haven't even finished Spider-Man yet. Too many games. I got so many games that I dipped in and then dipped out. And you know what? Nintendo, Nintendo's always having a great eShop sale before I go on to the next news item. But they got, if you have not picked up Mutant League Football, it is a must. It's $10 right now. Definitely highly recommend. I'm doing a video on it right now. It looks gorgeous on the Switch Lite. Gorgeous. I mean, definitely. You want to pick that one up. If you just, if you like football. Matter of fact, if you like NFL Blitz, it's pretty much NFL Blitz. Got the same announcer. You know, they're just kind of like this monsters, but it's fun. It's football. All right. Yes, John. I was about to say I'm a samurai, but yes, I'm a teacher. I teach special ed. I teach at Cedartown High School. If you know anything about football, Nick Chubb's alma mater. Nick Chubb went to the high school I teach at. If you know anything about football. All right. Steve M said, "I'm waiting for that Swiss version or the PS." Yeah, you know what? I'm like you, Steve. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna buy it day one because it just don't command that kind of attention for me day one. But I will pay top dollar on the Switch because I want it in portable. I look at all my games now, man. It's like if I can get it portably, I'll wait. I'll wait until they eventually figure it out. Let's say, all right, Steve. All right. Last comment before I keep going on. Thank you, Geeky. Thank you. Shout out to Geeky Chick, man. I'm telling you, it's always nice to hang around good people. You know what? My grandmother used to tell me all the time, birds of a feather flock together. If you hang around boo-boo, you will be boo-boo or you'll smell like it. And I have taken that right along with me. Hey, this game right here looks real good, man. Real good. I'm gonna fast forward the video. It's a little long, but man, this Batman looks good. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because the story kind of takes place like, you know, Batman's dead. It's like, and they getting this message like all the foremost getting this message, and it's Batman right here said he recorded it and said, listen, if you get this message, then you know I'm dead. And so the rest of the crew, you know, saying the Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood. You know, Red Hood really is originally the original Robin. And then you also have Catgirl. Oh, I said Catgirl. I said Catgirl. Batgirl. They all teaming up, and you can play co-op in this game. This game is gonna be dope. This is definitely a day one pickup for me. Whenever it's dropped on whatever system, I'm picking this up. All right. True North Canuck. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Does anyone know when Mario Collection is actually coming out? Nope, they haven't announced nothing yet. There's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct this week. That's the big rumor. This one guy, I think his name is Jeff Hub. He has gotten a lot of these directs correct in the last year or so. So he said that it should come out. It's supposed to be releasing on Friday. So if a direct release Friday, then we all should know. But don't worry, man. I'm just like you, True North. I'm like, I can't wait. Give me a remastered Super Mario 64. Day one buy. It's a day one buy. All right. Appreciate your comment. Welcome to the stream. Hey, True North, man. If you're not a subscriber, man, hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate you. We'd love for you to join. Those of you who are chiming in, don't forget to hit the like button, man. It does wonders for my channel. I will appreciate you so much. All right. Next news item. If you like Batman games, I'm everything Batman. And this Batman trailer for the movie, I like it. You know, they got the Riddler as like the main protagonist. I'm all in. I am all in. Cannot wait to Batman drop. I don't know how you guys feel about Batman, but I'm a Batman guy. This is, you know, like I said before, he's my favorite DC superhero. But the movies have all been great. But I also, just a side note, I'm looking for that trailer for The Rock as Black Adam. That's gonna be another dope one to keep your eyeballs on. Yep. So real quick, you know, I always like to remind my good people that your boy is giving out a Nintendo Switch Lite Pokemon Edition when I'm heading to 10,000 subscribers. All you gotta do is share one of my videos with the hashtag GamingDad10K, and you are in it to win. Preferably if you share it on Twitter because it's easy to track. But yep, and tonight I'm giving out a $10 eShop card. Our winner from last week did not pick up their they're winning. So next week I might be re-giving out their prize. So, I want to give you a couple weeks to figure it out. But yeah, like I said before, man, Batman, definitely, you want to put that one on your calendar. I don't know if you guys don't know. I announced it last week that the movie theaters are opening back up. They started on the 20th. I know here in where I'm at in Georgia, this weekend on the matter of fact, this Thursday, they open up here in Georgia. So I'm definitely listen. Don't get me wrong. I know the coronavirus is something very serious. I would take all precautions, but I'm going to the show. I'm from the north, so we call the movies the show. So I am going to the show, and I'm going to see somebody's movie this weekend. I don't care who it is, but I'm going to see somebody's movie. Yeah. Another little small tidbit about your boy Gaming Dad. Your boy Gaming Dad, if you follow me on Twitter, I have 2 Twitter accounts. One is Gaming Dad, but the other one is DJ Dave Reed. I am a DJ. I do that in my spare time, which is not a lot, but I have to DJ a virtual event this Friday. So I'm going to be getting it in. But yeah, man, Batman looks good. And off to the next news item. I forgot the guy's name. I miss it. I know it's Jeff something, the host of the Gaming Awards. He just confirmed today that the Gaming Awards will go on. It will probably, I would bet money it's probably going to be similar to how Gamescom is going to handle it. If I was a betting man, I'm assuming it's going to, because he's hosting Gamescom. And so depending on how well Gamescoms turn out and how that presentation goes, you probably see the Gaming Awards in the same kind of fashion. Now, a lot of no people there. They probably just be doing virtual. People will probably know beforehand if they won, and they'll probably do some form of virtual acceptance speech or whatever. So at least we got something to look forward to. I asked this question probably about 2-3 weeks ago about how do you guys feel about not having E3, and I tell you, man, I miss E3. I miss E3, and not because I was going to go this year, but just from June to July, man, you got some heavy hitters. Those are the days, man. I took off work. I wouldn't even go to work on those days, just so I can get it in. All right. Before we go on down here, I got some more stuff to talk about before we jump into our Nintendo news. I'm gonna look at some of the comments. Oh, what's going on with your Sans? Shout out, give them air horns for my Sans. Mr. Volts, brothers representing the greatest fraternity in the world, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, Zeta Beta chapter. Shout out to my Sans. All right, look into some of these questions. We go back and say, John Samurai says, people always say Nintendo Directs are coming, and it's a lie. Nothing comes out on the Nintendo Direct Mini. Yeah, man, it's been kind of jacked up the last couple of them. But you know what? Listen, even with the Nintendo Minis, man, I'll take whatever. You know what? We just need some kind of news, something going for it. I don't think it's going to be a necessarily a mini. I think they're gonna have to at least tie up the rest of this year. It's September. The last direct was in September. I think I'm betting that it's gonna be a full direct. It has to be. Like I said before, hey, don't forget, man. You know what? Before y'all leave the stream, you know what? Don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget that, hey, if you gotta leave, you are automatically entered to win a Nintendo eShop card tonight. But if you can't stick around, just come back and check the video. If you gotta leave, come back and check it at the end, so you'll know, like, hey, and find out who the winner. Just fast forward to the winner, and this way, cause if you get picked, I don't have time to search you down. If you hear in the stream, you gonna know. But if you gotta leave, I understand. Just come back and check it later on to see who won, and you might be that winner. And all you gotta do is follow me on Instagram or on Twitter. All my information is on the track going on down below. Just pick it up. Gaming Dad 3 on Instagram and Gaming_Dad 3 on Twitter. All right. Next question said, boom. So I feel like the Dark Knight trilogy with Christian Bale was yes, brother. I totally agree. You know what? I like I like the fact that they went back to that dark Batman. Um, it's gonna be interesting to see. Like you said before, if they can come close, I'll be satisfied because the Dark Knight trilogy, man, you can put that on right now and just let it run. And every movie was great. Okay, you can't say like, oh man, this was kind of weak. No, the movie was great. Great movies. If you have not seen the Dark Knight trilogy, hey, especially you younger cats, you owe it to yourself. You'll be in for a treat. You watch that first one, and then you know what, you're gonna be hooked. Appreciate you, True North, for the great comment. John Samurai says, so I love the Game Awards. They always have Mortal Kombat news, DLC. Can't wait. I am a big fan. I am too. Yep, I like Jeff Keighley. I think it's Keighley or Keevy, something like that. But I'm a big fan too. I like the Game Awards. They always announce something big. Hope Nintendo comes in there and drops a bomb on us. You know, just go ahead and just, you know, release Breath of the Wild 2. There you go, Jeff Keighley. I think it's that. Jeff Keighley. Yep, I think so. Liddy, I think so, my brother. All right. Get on back to these Nintendo news. And we're going to start back with this. We're right back again. Just like last week and the week before that. Talking about it. I don't even like to report on them, but man, this one looks pretty. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The last rumor when it was like, oh man, it's gonna be a Nintendo Direct, and then they announced the Nintendo Mini, and I was like, yeah, I was ready. And then that junk came out, I was like, this is not it. Or better yet, the one that was probably the worst one the whole year was that Treehouse. Oh man, when they announced that what was that Pokemon type game? It was terrible, absolutely terrible. Hey, Mello, man. Hey, listen, man. Hold on, man. Oh, man, Mello, man. Go ahead, man. Hit that brother with hit you with the party horn. And you know what? One more time, get you with these, get you with the applause, my brother. Y'all shout out, man. Y'all show Mello some love in the chat, man. For, you know, definitely helping them brother out, man. I appreciate you all that you do, man. Sharing is caring. All right. But yeah, like I said before, they're saying that the Nintendo Direct will be this week on Friday. Now, Nintendo has not announced nothing, but you know Nintendo is notorious for dropping a Twitter bomb on you on Wednesday and saying, hey, in 2 days, this is what it's going to be. So I think these next 2 days, just keep your eyeballs out looking for that Nintendo Direct. And I hope we do get it. It'll be something great to talk about come next Monday. All right. I don't know if you guys have seen this news, but this news dropped today. Let me see if I can pull it out real quick. It says, according to the Taiwanese, I don't know, I messed that all up. Newspaper United Daily News, Nintendo could be set to bring new Switch models earlier next year, citing a number of hardware manufacturers involved in the production of current Switch models as its source. The newspaper notes that production of this Switch could begin as soon as Q4 2020. And that's huge. That is huge. They're saying that, hey, by the end of this year, probably, you know, starting around October, November, Nintendo is going ahead and start production of their next Switch. Which I figured as much, man. You know what? And they can, to be honest, they can really release that bad boy right around its anniversary. I think it's a great opportunity for Nintendo. And later on in the show, when we talk in the question block, I got a good question I think I want you guys to consider. But we'll wait till we get down there. But she said, is this official? No, Geeky, it's not official. Nope. This is the newspaper. The article came out of Nintendo Life. There's a couple of different media outlets that's reporting on this exact same article. It's coming out of Nintendo Life. This one I'm reading right now, it's not a Nintendo Life. And usually when they start to, you know, interview different manufacturers, you know what, just like when the original Switch was launched, this is how a lot of that information started to get leaked, is from these original part suppliers. So I can believe it. I can believe it. It's about that time. You know what? If you had to think about how many different revisions we got of the Nintendo 3DS. I mean, probably my favorite 3DS is this boy right here. That's my baby right here, boy. Let me go ahead and get that in the camera. There it is. Ooh, this is my baby right here. He a little dusty, but that bad boy still clean. Listen, 3DS was the truth. It was the truth. I just like the fact that this how convenient it was. It's like, hey, put it in your pocket, and you was out of there. Holly Pinky in the building. Shout out to y'all. Give a shout out to Holly Pinky who just creeped up in the stream. Let me go ahead and get her with these hand claps. Appreciate you, Holly. All right, so we'll go back and look at some. He said, Cool Bree said, what is your Twitter? Oh, my Twitter is gaming_dad3. Gaming_dad3. Yep. All you gotta do is share one of my videos. You'll be entered to win. Right now we're currently at we're approaching 7,000. So we're gonna get there. So definitely go ahead and read a couple more of these comments. It says, I remember when it was Game Awards. I don't remember what year it was, but they announced Crash Bandicoot. I was hyped. I love the Game Awards. They're always a surprise. Let me move this out. Okay, got you. I think, what year was it? I think the year they announced Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta. And then I think they showed the Bayonetta 3 video. I was really, really like, dang, that was dope. So they gotta bring back that kind of magic. Let's see. So they better fix that drift. People always struggling. I never experienced drift. You know what? I've had my Nintendo Switch Lite since the 10th of September. And I've played tons of games. It is my go-to travel system. I do not have the drift. You know what? I mean, I play my games pretty tough, but you know what? I ain't trying to, take the joystick off of that bad boy. You know what? I at least play it with some kind of care. But nope, no drift for me. That bad boy is a champion. Hey man, Cool Breeze, man. Listen, thank you very much, man. Cool Breeze said like, share, and grow this channel. Man, listen. I'm listening. This is the opportunity for me to really do some things I've always wanted to do. Those of you who are truly video game heads, and I truly have immersed yourself into video games, you know how I feel right now. Just to have a dream. I've always had a dream of maybe one day working for Nintendo. That's always been my dream, man. And so God kind of somehow, some way, still made it happen for me, but not in a direct way, but more of an indirect way. So I'm loving it. This is a great experience for me, and I love kicking it with y'all, because you guys get in here, man, and we just go to chopping it up. And if those of you who remember, the only time you can really talk about video games, if you went off to like GameStop or EB Games, and you would sit there sometimes. I would sit there sometimes for hours and just shoot the breeze about video games, because those people that worked there truly understood my point of view. A lot of my friends, they don't, only a few. A couple of my sons, they kind of understood, but now they didn't get old and started having kids. They ain't on a video game scene like I am. So it is what it is, though. But I love what I do. It says, Holly said, Pinky said 2018. What's 2018, Holly? Welcome, Golden Twinkle. Is it Golden Twinkle I3? It's T Cruz. Oh, buddy got jokes. Oh. See, you know what? Listen, I think this might be one of my students. One of my students called me, he called me Terry Crews. I ain't no small guy. I'm gonna get to the arm. I'll get you if I had to. But yeah, that's funny. Yeah, go ahead. Reveal who you truly are, Golden Twinkle. Give a shout out to Golden Twinkle. First of all, Golden Twinkle, you might be a girl. I mean, we're gonna call you, yeah, Golden Twinkle is a girl. That's what we're gonna say it is. I think I know who it is, but we're gonna call you a girl from now on. Every time Golden Twinkle comes on, we're gonna say, "Hey, girl." All right, man. Back to these gaming news, man. I know y'all want to be hearing none of that. But yeah, this article was really interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to. I always like this model makeup of the Nintendo Switch Lite. I mean, the Nintendo Switch. I think, you know what, if it's done right, man, this can really transform the system. And so I can't wait to the question block, man, because I got some really good questions to really ask you guys, and I'm gonna give you my take on it. I just think, like, hey, you know what, Nintendo, man, Nintendo gonna crush it. They gonna crush it this year, even with the Xbox and the PS5 coming out. They gonna crush it because they got the games. But yeah, we'll chop that up a little bit later. All right, get on to the next news item. They found some evidence in the Switch SDK that mentions Fall Guy in its Steam files. Man, listen, I know this game is coming to the Switch. You can't tell me that it's not, because it's, one, it's simplistic. Two, it's a great multiplayer game. Three, there'll be a no-brainer not to bring this game over, unless somebody like Sony dropped them a whole bunch of money and said, hey, you know what, this is gonna be, you know, an exclusive. So I have not played Fall Guy, but I have watched tons of it. You know, and I got the part that gets me. I have PlayStation Plus. I do. I went back and checked my account and everything, but I can't download the game. I can't do it. It won't allow me to download. It want me to pay for it. I was like, man, I'm not paying for nothing. So I might have to call Sony tomorrow and find out what's going on. But yep, be on the lookout for that. And if you do not know, matter of fact, let me go ahead and check some of these comments. I got comments coming in. Go back. Oh, David Hogan. I knew it was one of my kids. Hey man, listen, y'all give a shout out to David Hogan. David Hogan's. Now listen, see, David tried to come on my stream and get me, so I got to get David. David is one of my students in my classroom, and I always chop it up and crack jokes of my kids in my classroom, so I'm going to leave his name up for a reason. So another kid in the classroom, what do you mean? Cracked a joke on David. He called him David Ho again. Oh man, we are still laughing at that. David Ho again. To David Hogan. Shout out to David Hogan one time, y'all. All right, next comment. Holly said 3 days until Nintendo. Holly, I hope it is a Nintendo Direct. I really, really hope. I hope they go ahead, and I hope they blow it out the water. I hope we get maybe 40 minutes to an hour of this magic. It just needs to happen. Dave, why are you trying to call me during my stream? Let's see. Mello says, that's my brother. Hey, man. Appreciate you, Mello. Cool breeze. That's a man. Listen, you got a great name. Cool Breeze. What's going on? See, that's a great line to a lady. What's up, girl? My name Cool Breeze. What's your name? Oh, Cool Breeze. So the only thing that will make me buy a new one is more built-in features for capturing and streaming content. Geeky, are you talking about a new Nintendo Switch? Oh no, Geeky, I'm sorry. All they gotta do is tell me this. Hey, we got you a new Nintendo Switch with better battery. We got you an HD screen. We got a better processor so that will upscale your current games up to 1080p. I'm sold. I am sold. We solved the drift issues. I'm sold. I'm in there. I give a shout out to Geeky, man. If y'all have not followed a dope gamer, Geeky chick, man, has her stuff on point, man. I'm so glad that I'm in her presence. That I can consider her my friend. Her and her husband, they just do some dope stuff, and I love hanging out with dope creators. If you have not followed her, channel, man, chime in, man, and check her out. All right. Fall Guy looks so friendly. Of course, it's going to be on Switch 2. Yeah. But you know what, though? If you watch it play, man, them games get intense. I watched Geeky stream of it, and, man, it was the funniest. It's funny being a spectator and watching it, because you know what? You can see it. I can see how I can rage off that game. I can see it myself just getting extra angry for no reason. But, yeah, man, listen, you right. It's Bella said that wasn't me. It says, Fall Guy on the Switch would be so good. Yeah, you're right, Geeky. Just to be able to take that with you. This is better, get on a hotspot somewhere and get you a couple games in. That game was dope. Doctor Who, I gotta look this up, Hada. You keep telling me about it. Doctor Who for Smash, maybe more. Yeah, I gotta find out who this Doctor Who. I'm slipping. You see, yeah, Geeky. Oh man, that's all they gotta do. That's all they gotta do is say, all right, a 1080p. Just give me a new screen. Keep the same bezel, same form factor. Just stretch the bezels. I mean, just make the bezels thinner. Keep the same form factor. I'm in. That's right, John. Hey, Geeky got a dope channel. I love Geeky stuff, man. Geeky got some great. Her aesthetics is so dope. So, all right, we tough enough about that. Next news item. Hey, man, if you have not downloaded it, the demo is live on the Switch and on PS4 and everything. So I downloaded the demo on the Switch. I'll have some video up hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna have a light night tonight. I got a lot of stuff to record. A lot of stuff I gotta do an unboxing. I'm gonna talk about that later in the show as well. So your boy is all over the place, but I gotta put the work in today. I gotta get the recording in today and tomorrow, and the next couple of days I'll do the editing. But it's gonna be a record night tonight. But yeah, you have not picked up that NBA 2K. If you like basketball like I do, the demo dropped today. All right, listen. This is my story. I wanted to talk about it earlier. I'm gonna talk about it right now. Now, your boy went to GameStop. I'm a GameStop guy because I always pass it on my way home when I'm working, and so I go in there just about every day. Just about every time I go to work, I go into GameStop, and I don't go to buy nothing. I just go to pay off my pre-orders. Cause I like the physical version of stuff. I ain't a big fan of digital. So I'm going in there, I'm paying off. So I didn't pay my PGA off. It came out on the 21st. I goes into GameStop to get it. They're going to tell me it's not the physical version. It's not coming out to the 25th. But I can download this game right now on the Switch. But the physical version will come out to the 25th of September. Oh, you talking about upset and mad? Yes, your boy was upset and mad because I had to wait. Now, somebody just walked into the room while I'm recording. I wonder who that person is. Announce yourself. Yes, Joshua. My son Joshua had jumped into the stream. What you need, buddy?
I'll just sing goodnight.
You saying goodnight?
Yes.
Good night, buddy. Come on, give me a hug. Come on, you can run. It'll be all right. Mm-hmm. We have school here tomorrow. And usually, come on, you all right? Everybody, yeah. All right, good night, buddy. You turn your phone in? Huh? Good job. Just put it over there on the charger. Yeah, so we have school tomorrow. And school has been going on. This is our first week back. We had 2 weeks of school, and then we had to drop off for a whole week because too many people was getting the virus. And so it's our first week back. And the first day back starts tomorrow. So we in here. But man, I was back to this NBA, this PGA tour. I was pissed. I was like, what you mean? They was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, man, give me my money back. And so I put my money onto a gift card, and I thought about buying it, but I was like, no, man, I want the physical version because I want to be able to, when I get done with it, I want to return it. So that was my story, man. But it's not delayed. You can pick it up on the Switch on the eShop, but you cannot pick the physical version up until the 25th of September. Man, I was pissed off. All right, before I jump on and go look at some of these comments. John Summer says, "Man, I love unboxing. See, you know what? I do too. And I got a good one coming. I'm gonna talk about it later on in the show. I got a good one. It took me a little while to get it, but your boys got it. Now I hopefully should have a link where you can be able to get your own. But we'll talk about that later. All right. It says, so even when I get a new game, I like the plastic wrapper. Well, I'm glad, man. Listen, it's not like that fresh new smell either. Steve M, my boy Steve M, man. Shout out to man, Steve M. One day, brother, me and you gonna meet. Did the NBA games take too much space? Yeah, listen. Said I got one for 99 cents and deleted it to make room. I'm gonna tell you, listen. I have a 400 gig SD card in my regular Switch, but I only have a 256 in my Switch Lite. I am about to upgrade to a 512 because of some of these games. You know what? The download space is so large. Like BioShock, man, them BioShock. If you download all three of them BioShock games, you're gonna take up, almost half of 100, over, probably I think, almost half of 128 gigabyte. So yeah, man, listen, a lot of these games, man, they need larger cartridges. But yeah, I feel you on that one though. But nah, man, I gotta have my 2K. I love it on the go. Man, I love it. I love it on the go. I love taking it with me, whipping it out, and just getting to work. That sounded kind of nasty, but on to the next thing. Oh, you know what? Listen, man, John Summer, I will tell Joshua that you said hello. I wanted that Samurai Jack game, but listen, Steve, they're not even doing a physical copy. Limited run games is, but it's crazy expensive. I don't think that game is worth $60. I'm not paying $60 for a physical cartridge. Even though I would love one, I can't do it, man. But limited run games is doing it, but they're not coming out with a regular physical copy of it. But you know what? I was gonna pick this game up for the Switch, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't. Because I have Apple Arcade, and it came in on Apple Arcade. I was like, what? I can play this on my iPad? So I will be showing gameplay. It'll just be off my iPad. That's coming eventually, but it's not on my immediate radar. But yeah, man, I want to jam around because I love the show. Preach, brother. Preach. Nintendo got me hooked. Listen, it don't matter, right? Nintendo got me hooked. I'm in. This is by far my best Nintendo system, and that's saying a lot. Hold on. I might need to take them words back, because the Super Nintendo is still a beast in my mind. But man, this Switch, to be able to pick that bad boy up and go and still have the same experience, to be in my bed playing Breath of the Wild, I would never forget that. I remember, this is kind of dad I am. Nintendo Switch came out, man, and I let my kids miss school. I said, no, you don't gotta go to school tomorrow, cause we're going to the midnight. They released it at midnight at the Best Buys and the GameStops, and we went and we picked that up. And then the next day we had to go pick up, two more from different places. And so I let my kids have a day off. I said, you can stay at home and play your Switch. And all my kids got Breath of the Wild, man, and we just had a good time, man. So, yep, I'm all in. Next news item. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. This has not been officially released, but there's a lot of evidence saying that this is going to come to the Switch. I wouldn't be surprised if you see this at Gamescom. I think this is maybe a Ubisoft announcement. It'll either be at Gamescom or it'll be at Ubisoft's September event for their Ubisoft Forward. So Ubisoft already announced that they're going to have a Ubisoft Forward event in September. So best believe be on the lookout for this dropping. I was a big Prince of Persia fan. Great platforming game. It's a great game. Definitely one you want to pick up for sure. You know what? Let's see. Hold on. Let me check out some more comments before we move on. Holly's Dream said, my dream game for the Switch is Halo Master Chief Collection, Metro Prime, Mario 3D World, and Crash Bandicoot 4. You listen, I like your list, Holly. But I just don't think we're going to get that Master Chief, even though it would be so smart. It would be such a money grab. And it don't need to be the whole release Halo 2. You put Halo 2 with full online support, psh, that's a money grab. I mean, if they just wanted to grab $100 million real quick, that's what they do. PlayStation, if they wanted to grab a bunch of money, they released their Vita collection on the Switch. Money grab. Easy money. Easy ports. But yep, be on the lookout for Prince of Persia by Ubisoft. Alright, let me go on down here. We grind it down from some of our... Hey, if you guys are playing Ninjala, I was playing it big time when it first dropped, but I've dropped off. I haven't played Ninjala since probably the second week it was out. But they have a Season 2 getting ready to drop, and your boy Sonic is a part of that Season 2. So if you have not seen this news article yet, go check it out. But I guess it's a bunch of stuff dropping right along with Season 2. They didn't give a release date. They just said fall. So your boy Sonic is coming to Ninjala, which I think is a pretty good pickup. I think he would fit really well inside that ecosystem, especially the running around and how they kind of animate. It kind of reminds you of Sonic. So be on the lookout for Ninjala and Sonic collaboration. Hey, did anybody watch Nintendo World, Indie World? I did not. I mean, I did watch it. I just wasn't impressed with anything that dropped. Sorry. None of the indie games I was looking forward to dropped, so I was like, yeah, it was cool. I'm glad I didn't live stream it, because I was going to live stream it, but I had to wait. There was any games you guys were excited about? Let me go ahead and look at some of these comments. He says, I'm torn. I like to see PGA on the Switch before I buy it. You know what? My original plan was to buy it and then make a video for it. And I think I still might do it, because I did get a card. But you know what? Just like what Steve said, you know what? It's going to be a humongous download. And I'm getting the 2K when it come out on the 4th. It's a no-brainer. Definitely have 2K. So I don't know, man. I want the PGA, man, because I just want the whole golf. It's just a different pace, a different kind of competitiveness that I like. You can get your couple holes of golf in real quick. It's to me, PGA is really the perfect Switch game, because you get a couple holes in real quick, and then be off to doing something else. You gotta wait for a minute, pull your Switch out, and you know what? Get it in, get another couple holes, and you could take a game of golf and really stretch it on the Switch. That's why I was like, man, that's why I was pissed. I'm still pissed. But yeah, Cool Breeze. He said graphics took a hit. You talking about which graphics you talking about? Cool Breeze. Hold on real quick. I always said I needed to. I never did start off by checking my stream. Okay, the stream looked pretty good. I'm going to go ahead. Sorry. I had to do. Sometimes I be having to look, because the quality of my stream don't be the best. And I don't know what's going on, but I think I might have solved it. But you never know, man. I think it's a school night. And usually throughout the summer, when I first started streaming, my kids will be, trying to stream too and playing Fortnite and stuff like that. So it's probably my stream was taking a hit because of that. Cool gaming dad. Thanks, Kiki. I don't know why I was cool, but I know I had to do something that was cool. It says, oh yeah, we should play a game together one day. You talking about the PGA, John? You know what? Listen, I said we all probably need to get together. I gave out my my gaming tag, but you know what? With me working right now, man, that's been so busy. I'd be glad to just get into my Monday nights and get into talking with you guys. But I need to have some time to spend with you guys and play some games. Geeky, you finally got Ninjala. How do you like it? How do you like Ninjala and Kiki? That's a I think that's a pretty good. I think it was pretty fun. I don't think it's fun as I don't think it's not as fun as Splatoon for sure, but it was good though. You know, okay. Now Holly, I keep avoiding this game. Do anybody else besides Holly have this game? The Goose game. They're gonna have co-op. You know what? I probably if I ever get a chance to play it, I'll probably end up liking it. But I was just like I didn't think it was the it wasn't my cup of tea when I saw it. I was like I wasn't excited about it. So, but I probably should play it. All right. Okay. It had a couple okay games. It wasn't like oh my goodness like if they'd have dropped Silk Song, I've been good. I'm like all right A+ because I was definitely looking forward to that. So Geeky, tell me two games that you like from the indie world. Matter of fact, if anybody else saw it, he's okay. Hold on, Geeky responded. Hold on. Spirit Fair. You know what? I like the concept of that game. I give you that. I give you Spirit Fair. I like the concept of the game. So that's gonna be one I probably pay attention to and hope Nintendo throw it on the on the sale. But John said Indie World was whack. It wasn't whack. He just didn't have a good. It wasn't, it wasn't that bad. He says, Bear and Breakfast was good. Spirit Farming is getting good reviews. Spirit Farming. Oh, you know what? I did like. Okay, let me take that back. I did like that game too. Cause it was a little different. They did have a bunch of games that was like different. I'm not gonna flat out diss it. I'm just gonna say like, hey, you know what? This wasn't what I was accustomed to. Oh, PGA graphics took a hit. I watched another great YouTube channel. If you guys are not watching or feeling is Switch Up. Man, they're doing great things over at Switch Up. I pray one day that I can get that kind of that big. But Switch Up is a pretty good channel. But they did a review of it and it looked decent. I mean, with PGA, man, you just want the controls. I don't too much care about the graphics. You just want the controls to be right. If the controls is right, then it's easy to deal with. What's going on, man? Shout out to Doug. Doug made it to the stream, man. What's going on, Doug? Doug is the truth. But that is expected. Yeah, you know what? That's the only thing about the Switch. That's the reason why I'm so. I would really like a Switch Lite that kind of dealt with that. Deal with some of them graphical short flaws and. Cause I think this from reading and watching other YouTubers, especially the YouTubers that know what they're talking about. One of the things how Nintendo can solve some of this issue is that they need bigger SD cards. They need bigger SD cards, and they need some help to be able to upraise, to get those the videos to a higher quality. And I think with this new technology that NVIDIA has. I think they can do it. That's why I'm really, really excited to see what this next Nintendo is going to look like. Holly was like. So I'm still not going back to college because of the virus. Oh, man. I know. You know what? Okay, this is Mr. Reed. This is my I said my whole teacher name, but this is my opinion. I mean, one, I'm not gonna live in fear. It's the coronavirus is not nothing new. It's not a death sentence if you get it. It's something that you can survive. A lot of people that have issues typically did not take care of their bodies like they should. So I would tell anybody, you know what? Hey, make sure that you are drinking plenty of water. Make sure that you are eating. That you're making sure you incorporate some form of vitamin A, vitamin D, and zinc into your diet. Vitamin D. Just go outside in the sun. Don't put no sunblock on. Just go out in the sun. You need the vitamin D. The vitamin D helps protect your cells. The zinc, helps improve your immune system. I believe the A helps you. Also, it helps stop the virus from reproducing. And I would tell you to drink lemon water, because the lemon inside, the lemon and the water is going to hydrate you, but the lemon is going to help alkaline the body. So if you do those things, you'll be fine. I've been around these kids for the longest. I've not been sick. You know what? Praise God. So I'll be all right. So I hate that you're missing college. It's a wonderful time. I had a ball in college. A ball. I hate that you're missing that experience, but don't worry. This time will pass. All right. Doug said, sad at work today, but still able to catch the rest of the stream. Yeah, my brother. We covered quite a bit. We kind of winding down, but you know what? I'm just glad you was able to stop here, and Doug, appreciate you. Hey, you know what? Like I said before, hey man, if you guys shout out your state or your country that you're from. Leave that in the chat. I just want to. It's nice to know what people are from that hanging out with me. I'd love to know that. John was like, I play Fortnite. Oh yes, gaming dad. What is your PS4 name? My PS4 name is DJ Dave Reed. DJ Dave Reed. I think that's it. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Never played Goose. Yeah, me either, man. I watch it all the time but never play. That's it. Doug was like, I told you I seen it. So I told you when last time we talked about the Untitled Goose game, it was good. Okay, that's right. Yeah, Doug, you did. Yes. Doug did say, hey, it was good. You know, now they got co-op, so I don't know. I might jump into it because they got co-op. Steve M said, I like the Untitled Goose game. I think co-op is only local. Ooh. Not online, so I'm not too excited about the co-op. Yeah, I thought it was online. Dang. That's a bummer, you know, because I was like, all right, I could do it online. You know, that'll probably be dope. But, ooh, this local co-op? I don't know about that one. Maybe, you know what, maybe my kids might get it for Christmas, and then that'll be my way of playing it. John Samurai. You know, okay, yeah, that's the one with the Indian girl that was up there playing her game. Yeah, that game looked kind of interesting. I heard that the controls were a little floaty. I watched Nintendo voice chat, and they talked about this game in depth, and they said, you know, one of the things that they had issue with was the controls was a little floaty. So, I mean, maybe a couple updates, that game might be right. But for $25, I don't know. I mean, that's an okay price, but I mean, this is how I measure indie games. I look at stuff like Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight is $15. So for you to be more than $15, you better be good. And I didn't think that game was that good. I don't think it was worth $25. But if it come down in price, well, I know it will, probably like around, you know, $15 to $10, I might have to pick that one up. Doug, boy, you crazy. He said, thanks, man. I am the truth. He said, yeah, Glenn and Mark from the Switch Up. Yeah, I rock that channel. Yeah, Switch Up is a good channel. I definitely, if they do some pretty good reviews. I like their review system. They get stuff, you know, they do it right. You can tell they got a team over there. If I had a team, you know, doing this channel and doing the reviews would be easier. But you don't got no team, man. It's hard. You know what? Listen, Cool Breeze, man. We on the same level, man. I was just talking to a partner of mine recently, and we was talking about, like, man, a lot of those PS3 Batmans, why aren't they ported to the Switch? Those games will be perfect. All right, give me Arkham Knight on the Switch, man. Day one. That would be super dope. You know, once again, you know, these companies are not thinking, man, these are money grabs. I drink a lot of water, I barely drink soda. You know what, I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink soda at all. I'm telling you, I'd be lying. I had a soda today. But that's probably the first soda I had in about 3 months. But I'm from up north, and so those of you are from up north. Matter of fact, I didn't even drink the whole thing. I only drank like half of it. Had it with my dinner. I had to have something. But man, get yourself a Faygo. Ooh, this Faygo Great Boy it's magical, man. There's something about it. Yeah, man. But yeah, I don't drink a lot of sodas, but I had to have one today. It was cold. It was ready. It was calling my name out. Please forgive me. All right. Listen. Okay. Listen. Now Holly asks for this. She asks for this stuff every time. Ratchet and Clank will never come to Smash. Neither was no Sony property will ever come. Listen. Think about it. Nintendo and Sony been beefing since day one. Since day one, since the Nintendo 64 era, before the PlayStation 1, Nintendo and Sony been beefing. That'll never happen. Even though it's nice. It's nice. It's a nice thought, but it'll never happen. That's right. Holly is from the UK. Tell you, man, it's on UK. It's on my bucket list. I gotta get out there to London. I want to go to London. London reminds me of New York, and I love New York. Yeah, listen, it would be dope, but it's not gonna happen. Cool Breeze from Ohio. Oh man, you know what, man? I hate Ohio. I hate driving through Ohio. I mean, Ohio cool because it's up north, but listen, I'm a Michigan fan, so we hate Ohio State. Ohio State been handing us our lunch this last decade, man. Ohio State been beating us down. But when I was a kid, we used to smack Ohio State all over the place. Taking the dive. 2K PG is dropping now. All right. Hey, Cool Breeze, man. Listen, you got to let me know how that is, man. Listen, I think Crash will eventually come to Smash. I totally agree. It's so windy here. Yeah, that's what I heard. But you know what though? I just like London. I like movies from London. I love people from London. I love their accent. Oh, Liddy from Jersey, man. Liddy, listen. Let me tell you a quick little story. I don't think we don't get too many more. I got a couple more stories to talk about, but man, my brother used to live in New Jersey. He used to live in I think is it called Orange City? Dang, where's that at? But he's not New Jersey, but he stayed he's staying in New Jersey. He's staying in Orange. I think it's Orange City. However, man, my brother was working. He was working in the American Express building. It was right next to the World Trade on that day of 9/11, man. And he had to walk from New York all the way to Jersey. And then, me and my family, man, we kept calling. I was in college during that time. Man, we kept trying to call, and finally, man, we got through. And man, he was just describing that day in detail. And so every time I think of Jersey, it takes me back to 9/11. I can just imagine. I don't know how old you are, Liddy, but man, that was a very traumatic time here in America, very sombering time in America. So I'm just glad that my brother was able to survive that. So we can get off that note. Just move on to the next thing. All right, let's see. So I hate that school up north. I know, man. I can't stand them old ugly. I got some old ugly colors. Y'all colors make me depressed. That's funny. Said Holly, Pinky, he was thinking about something. Said, boy, I told them I can't make it to work. Dang, Holly, he was 2 years old. I was when the first plane hit, I was substitute teaching. I was in college. I was making some extra money. I was substitute teaching. I was in class when they announced it, and they sent all the kids home. And we was in Michigan. Yeah, 9/11 was crazy. Crazy. All right, let's see if I got any more news. Console sales. I had something else about the sales. I'm trying to see if I can find that story. Where that story at? Game sales, mass sales. Nope. Okay, yep. I think it's probably my last. I think it might be my last news item. But you know what, man? Nintendo's been crushing it in Japan. I mean, like, I mean, they're doing like launch number kind of numbers over in Japan. I think within the last 2 weeks, the Nintendo Switch has sold over 372,000 units. I just want to bring that to our attention, man, because this will kind of transition into what I want to talk about tonight in our question block. If I can just get to it. Okay, before the question block, I got one PlayStation news. There's a rumor right now that says the pre-order date for the PS5 is going to be September the 9th. Now, why is September 9th such a big day? Is 25 years ago on September the 9th, the PlayStation 1 launched. It launched on 9/9/95. I remember that date because I pre-ordered it and I went and picked it up that day. So, the rumor is right now for pre-orders, the pre-orders will start on September the 9th. So, be on the lookout for that date and be on the lookout for news coming from PlayStation. But I don't have any PlayStation or Xbox and other news that was really relevant to talk about. To me. Let's see. But let's talk about tonight's question block. Let me go back into it. If I can find it. I need to rearrange this stuff. I don't do a very good job. Like, I get everything kind of set up and then can't release. Oh, there we go. Get to our questions of the week. All right. Our question of the week is because Nintendo is dominating. They're just not dominating here in America. They're dominating in Japan. They're dominating in a lot of their regions. So, with that said, knowing what we know about the Xbox Series X and what we know also about the PlayStation 5, my question is, will Nintendo dominate this holiday? I'm going to give you my spiel and you let me guys know what you think. So, I believe that Nintendo is going to continue to dominate because they have the games. They have the games. They have a cheaper system that's going to play these games. And you know what? PS5 is going to sell regardless. But do I think it's going to dominate out? Do you think it's going to blow everything else out the water because they stepped on the scene? I don't think so. I think Nintendo has enough in the arsenal. And I think if they drop those Mario games like predicted, and they can get a couple other games in there that you kind of really not suspecting to drop along with the system, they're going to dominate again. They're going to have a great Christmas. And I don't think the PS5 is going to outsell the Switch. That is my take on it. Let me see what some of you guys say. It says PS5 launching November 15th. Yeah, I just need to be able to pre-order it though. I gotta pre-order it because I think if you don't pre-order it, you're gonna be short. It says, what is the digital PS5 console without a disk drive? Yeah, that's real. They announced. Matter of fact, they showed when they released first showed the concept of the system. They showed both systems. They showed the one with the disc, one without it. So I'm not a digital guy, so I don't like digital games. I prefer to have a physical copy. So I would definitely have the physical disc one. But let's see. Liddy says my top 3 games I'm getting is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. WWE Battlegrounds, and Mafia 1 Definitive Edition. And this all for the Switch. I'm definitely getting that WWE Battlegrounds. It just look like NBA Jam with wrestling. I'm in. You said, so Samurai, you said you don't think they'll dominate this? I think, man, listen, you better check this track record. Because what's happening is, with this system, it's starting to appeal to the same user base that was appealing to the Wii. Hey, I think Ring Fit Adventure is a sleeper system seller, and I'm telling you gotta watch these sales. Ring Fit Adventure is still selling like hotcakes. It's still selling out. So yeah, I'm with the. I think they're not gonna dominate, but they're not gonna get blown out the water either. I'm gonna predict that the Switch will sell more than the PS5 this holiday. That's my prediction. I stand by my word. they had, listen. Not only Pinky did they have everything on the Switch. They had just got a bunch of quality games. Think about it. Think about it. Listen, if you don't have a Switch, if you was just new to Switch right now, just imagine the amount of games, the amount of quality games you can play off the jump. Somebody give you a Switch right now and give you Mario Kart 8, Breath of the Wild, and Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, you good. I mean, you set. That's a great Christmas package all into itself. Not even include. That's no third party games. Better yet, you can get to the Switch right now. They give you Nintendo Online, and you can play all those old school online games. I'm telling you, man, it is appealing to some of these gamers now who are in their like 40s/50s that play the Nintendo, that played the Wii and played Wii Sports. You know what? Ring Fit Adventure, man, gives you that Wii Sport vibe. You know what? You play the Clubhouse games. You know what? That's gonna appeal to a lot of older gamers, and I think Nintendo is carving out a broad spectrum of different players, man. You can't go wrong. Now somebody else walked up in here. Who else?
That'll be me.
Oh, that'd be you. Well, it's 10:17. You did not turn it in your phone?
No, I'm gonna go take me a shower.
It's 10:17. You not turning in your phone?
Is that?
Okay. You know my rule on that, right?
Is that?
Okay. I know they didn't take you 50 minutes to take a shower. Sorry, I had to do a little parenting. All right. Let's go back. See, but Switch graphics are not so great. I agree with you, John. I do. But I'm telling you what parents think about. Parents don't care nothing about no graphics. Parents they want a fun experience that's affordable. And in these times, some of these people are just not getting back to work. Some of the people are still not, they're still out of work. In these times, they're going to go with the budget. They're going to go what's going to be economically effective. And the Switch, compared to your Xbox, compared to your PS5, it's an economically smart decision. And I think right now, this is how the state of the world is. It's the better option. That's the reason why I don't think like I get what you're saying. Like, who doesn't want a game with better graphics? And the PS5 is going to have better graphics, but you can only name me 5 games, if that. See, that's the issue. You can only name me about 5 games that you're going to get on that PS5, and then after that, I don't know, but one game that's coming out in 2021. One that I'm like, okay, day one, I'm gonna have Horizon Zero Dawn. You don't know nothing else. But if you did not buy a Switch, you got a backlog of games, man, that's gonna carry you right on over. Yeah, The Witcher might look 10 times better on the PS4 and the Xbox, but you can't play that portably. You can't take that bad boy out. I'm like, all right, see y'all later. Boop, I'm out of here. No, man, that's why the Switch is such a great system for just that fact of just being able to just say, I'm about to be here and go and still have that experience go along with you. Can't beat it, man. That's the one thing. No matter what the PS5 and Xbox Series, to me, they are fools not to try to compete with them portably. There'd be no way. They should have never killed off the Vita. That was stupid. They should have just made another one, improved on the Vita, the current Vita, and that'd have been all right. But they didn't want to spend that kind of R&D money. So Nintendo is the king of handhelds. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Graphics goes. John says, join. It's a John that comes after my B-Day. Oh, wow. Alright, let's see. I like WWE on the Switch. Was horrible. Laggy too. Oh yeah. Listen. But you know what? WWE was trash on everybody's system. It wasn't just trash just on the Switch. It was trash on the PS4. It was trash all the way around. So definitely, they just goofed that one all up. Same physical all day. Yeah, I'm a physical guy, man. I gotta have physical media. It says even Samurai Showdown's graphics are not so great. But yeah, it's true. I agree. They're not that great, but you listen, but it would play well. I don't need to have perfect graphics as long as the gameplay to me is hands down. That's what's more important. Can I enjoy the game? Yeah, of course. I mean, who don't want a game that has perfect graphics? Good graphics. Like you play Mortal Kombat on the Switch and it plays well, but man, you play it on the PS4, it's a whole different experience. But I still give me the ability to take it with me. Like I don't like to. I can't. I'm older. I can't be sitting here tired and on TV all day. That's the reason why I still haven't finished The Last of Us, because I got to be tied down to my TV to play it. So I think the PS5 and Xbox will sell out this holiday, but the Switch will still beat them both this holiday. Steve, man, listen. If you pay attention to the sales of what's going on right now through the pandemic helped Nintendo out probably more than any other company, because you know what, it gave them a in to those Nintendo Wii users who kind of forgot about Nintendo. It gave them an opportunity, and you know what, man, they selling like hotcakes, man. Cool breeze. No next gen games are calling my name just yet, but a next gens would be day one. Yet, see, Cool breeze. Listen, don't get me wrong. Spider-Man calls my name. I ain't gonna front. Ratchet and Clank calls my name. But the Horizon Zero Dawn, another game, day one. But them three, I haven't seen nothing else. You know what? Yeah, okay. Madden's gonna be Madden. 2K gonna be 2K. But them three games on the next gen, Halo was calling my name until they canceled it and had to push it back. So I agree with you. I'm with you 100%, Cool Breeze. 100%. Day one. Soon as they announce that Switch, I'm day one. I'm day one just before the argument John was bringing up about the graphics. This improved the graphics. Improve the graphic, give me a better looking screen, give me a better battery life. I'm there. Make sure your joysticks is right. Switch will have no more systems available in stores, and they have more games. Yep, you're right. Listen, think about it. Listen, parents, they think economically. They say, hey, you know what? It's only a couple games. They'll get tired of playing those games, and then what? Once you beat Spider-Man, and once you beat Ratchet and Clank, then what do you play? There's no Banjo. What do you play? You really can't answer that question. That's the reason why I'm like, hey, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm gonna get a PS5, but I probably will still play my Switch more this Christmas than I will my PS5. That's just facts. So we had that for the Switch, Mario 8, Smash, Fire Emblem. Right, man. Look. I haven't even finished Fire Emblem. Man, I'm not even a JRPG fan. I'm not even that kind of. I hate turn-based. I'm not even that kind of guy. But Fire Emblem is just that good. The story is that good. Too many games, man. At the end of the day, people want to play games. They don't want to just get stuck on the system because they got all the power in the world. If you don't got no games to play on it right now, then you know what? That's why if Xbox, they smart. Xbox would delay their system, because the more and more they play it, the more that they put it out there, they don't have no games, and nobody gonna be buying. People will buy the system, but ain't no games to play, except games on Game Pass. Let's see. Liddy says, "Who remember Dance Dance Revolution? Need a Switch release." I don't know about that one, man. No, I'm not playing Dance Dance Revolution. He said that was a throwback. That's funny. And the Wizards is cross. Can't beat that, right? Listen, I don't even have a listen. If I had a PC and I played PC games, I played on Steam, this would be it. You know what? Just to have, That's one thing I do like sometimes is that ability to, I play in handheld mode and just put my system on and play on the TV and not miss a beat. I like being able to save to the cloud and then go retrieve that save on my Switch Lite and keep the party going. Said graphics really don't matter that much. You know what? They, at the end of the day, they don't, because it's really about, listen, I could take a game that doesn't have the best graphics, just give it to me and a lock 30 to 60 frames per second. Give me good gameplay. If the game has good gameplay, then everything else will work itself out. John stupid. This is when you beat all that, if you still got your PS4 or Xbox or Switch or some, go back and play. Yeah, you know what? Listen, you're right. So you gonna have some game, like, think about with the PS5 drops. Like, I know I'm still gonna be playing Ghost of Tsushima. I know I'm probably, if I haven't beat it yet, I'm still gonna be playing The Last of Us. I'm still gonna be playing a lot of last gen games, but I tell you, if you go apples for apples, if you go PS5 and a Nintendo Switch, and you put those guys together and say which one will get my money, I'm gonna say the Switch all day. If I didn't own any of them, just think about, if I'm a parent, I don't own any of them. Which one I'm getting? I'm saying, oh man, they got more games on this one here, and it's cheaper. That's what parents say. Parents who are not gamers, that's what they say. This is cheaper. It has more games. It's logical. Oh, more people can play. You can take the controls off. Oh, that's great. You know what? I can play it on a portable. I can take it on the go. Oh, this is great. I'm telling you, parents is, they're a different cup of tea, especially those who are not gamers. Cool breeze. He said. Nintendo said, here's a Switch Mini. It's not that big, and it doesn't have all the features. And I still bought me myself one. You're right. You're right. Hey, I was in Walmart 10 days early, and I was like, hey man, it's a Switch Mini. I still bought one. I'm sure, like you, Cool Breeze. I bought myself one. I bought my kids one. You know what? We Switch Mini up. It says, Fortnite comes to PS5. I'm gonna play that. I love Fortnite. I don't really. Okay, story mode games cost when you. Ooh, John, you typing fast. Yeah. I think Fortnite on the PS5 will be something that my son will probably say, Dad, I need to get that, because the graphics is probably gonna be outstanding. And but I'm not a big Fortnite guy. I don't like the building. Doug says Fire Emblem was good, and that Fire Emblem wasn't even turn-based. It was like a mini map. Yeah, mini run around, fighting. I need to move this. And rescuing your teammates. Really good game. Yeah, you know what? Listen, you're right. It wasn't really turn-based, but you kind of described it best, Doug. But I haven't finished Fire Emblem, but the story is so good. It's like I'm going to finish it because the story good. It got a great story, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's a good story. If the mechanics pretty good, it don't have to be a terrible game. I mean, of course, I want better graphics, but I'm happy with my Switch, hands down. All right. Oh, let me call my daughter in so she can come do her job. It's about that time, good people. Gotta call her in so she can come do her job. You know my daughter makes me pay her to do this? I'm telling you. Hey, it's about that time, big girl. You come down now and take care of it for me? All right. Bye-bye. All right. So as my daughter gets ready to make her way down here so we can go ahead and do this giveaway, don't forget to follow me either on Instagram or Twitter. So that's how I give out the prizes. You just if I announce you to be the winner, all you have to do is DM me and say, hey, this is such and such. I won the prize. I know who you are, whatever. And then I'll get the codes over to you tonight. All right. Let's see. I had a couple other little stories to do while she was coming. Game prize, won it from last week. Oh, you know what? What I could do is we can do we're going to go ahead and switch over and do our big game releases. Cool. Yeah, big game releases for the week of August the 24th through the 31st. And it's a lot of games come out this week. You know what? Got a couple big ones. A couple of them I'm kind of interested in playing. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them up. I gotta see what the money look like. But first game, it comes out August 25th. And this is Gear Club 2. Coming out on all platforms and coming out for Nintendo Switch. That is August 25th. It's a lot of racing games on the Switch. And I got some favorite ones over there. I never did play a Gears Club. I wonder how it is. But I like Asphalt 8. Asphalt 8 is the truth. That's my favorite racing game right now. I definitely like it because it was free. Another game that comes out this week on the same day, August 25th, is Street Power Soccer. Kind of reminds me of like NBA Playgrounds mixed with soccer. So, but Nintendo needs to stop playing and give us Mario Strikers. That's what they need to do. Stop playing around. Go ahead. If they drop Mario Strikers, that would be like, all right. Mario Strikers was absolute. If you never played that, you owe it to yourself to go back and play that. I think they had that on the GameCube. Mario Strikers was the truth. Yeah. So this Street Power Soccer comes out on the 25th, and I think also on the 25th is another game that comes out. It's called No Straight Road. And I don't know what kind of game this is. I know it's on the list, and I pulled a video, and I think this might be kind of a rhythm platforming game. Let's see if I can fast forward this up. Alright, got a 3-player mode. But I don't know. I'll look it up later. But it's another game that comes out on the 25th, and another game. This is 4 games right here that comes out on the 25th. This is Odd World. Let me go ahead and speed this up. It's Odd World Munch Odyssey, and that is on the 25th. That comes out for the Switch. So all 3 games I just announced came out for the. Matter of fact, all 4 games comes out on the 25th. All have a Switch version. All right. On the 28th, everyone's favorite football game, Madden 28, comes out. Madden 21 comes out on the 28th. You tell I'm getting sleepy now. But somebody else is coming into the room. Oh, I gotta be my daughter. All right. I thought it might be my son. So, yep. Madden 28 should be coming out on the Switch. Hey, man. EA, man. EA can always mess up my... This is 4 years that Madden should have been on the Switch day one. It's the perfect mobile game. But I think they probably don't want to cut into Madden Mobile's market. But Madden Mobile sucks. I don't even like Madden Mobile. It's just like, ugh. They have you do too much. And they're not going to nickel and dime me. So, but Madden comes out on the 28th. If you're a Madden fan, be on the lookout for that game. And the last game, it's some more games that comes out. I just couldn't put them all in there, but I just put the top ones. Jump Force. Jump Force for the Switch comes out on the 28th as well. I think my kids are looking forward to this. They have Jump Force on the PS4, and they felt like they said it was okay, but they didn't do a lot. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at some more comments. Let's see. Boom. Cool Breeze says Gear Club was okay, just okay. Yeah, see, just okay. He said Mario Strikers for $100. Yeah, listen, man, I don't know. I'll pay $100, but Mario Strikers was good, man. That was man. That game was. I remember my oldest son was really young, and me and his cousins, boy, we would play all day. I'll get my tail. We used to play Mario Strikers and we used to play NFL Street, and man, NFL Street still holds up to this day. So ooh, soccer. Okay, a little pop off. All right, all right. You know that's the soccer. I was like, all right, I might jump into that. Yes, you're right. I had that Strikers on the GameCube, and it was the truth. Holly says, Nintendo 64 online. I don't think that's gonna happen. For Nintendo 64 to even to have a Nintendo 64 Mini, they're gonna need to secure that license for GoldenEye. Because a Nintendo 64 Mini without GoldenEye, it's hard sale. Well, I can say it's a hard sale, but you would have it. So, to be honest, yeah, it does. I mean, I don't think you can really get Madden to look better. What's going on, Jeff? I didn't know you stepped into the stream. What's going on? Tell you and your wife I said hello. So but you know what? Listen, to be honest, I would on the Switch, I would take a PS4. I would take a PS3 version of Madden on the Switch. Because at the end of the day, man, it's not really about the graphics. It's about how good the gameplay is. If the gameplay is good, then hey, man, day one, you know what? Give me that Madden. It don't have to be the newest and greatest Madden. Just give me a Madden that plays. I remember back in the day when NFL 2K was taking Madden's lunch. I mean, bad. I mean, it was taking their lunch bad. But NFL 2K was the truth, and then EA got gangster on them. Bought the license. I thought that was a gangster move right there. Listen, man, we need Madden on the Switch because of its portability. I played Madden on my PS Vita, and it wasn't the best, but I enjoyed it. It was still football. I was still able to have a competitive game, and to me, that's what it's about. I want a competitive game on the Switch, a competitive football game, but here we go again. Said Madden on mobile don't even work from. Listen, man, Madden mobile is garbage, absolutely garbage. Oh yeah, Geeky, you know what? Animal Crossing will have an update. If not for, you know what? I don't think it's going to come in September though. I think that update is going to come in October, and it's going to be suited around Halloween, because people are not going trick or treating. But you're going to better go trick-or-treating inside Animal Crossing. Best believe it. That's my prediction. And I have spoken. So I still Jump Force. Yeah, my kids, they liked it. I never did play it. I was like, I mean, it didn't grab me off the jump. But my kids, they saw Goku. They was like, oh, Dragon Ball Z, let's go. I did a lot of that game, and I can agree with them. It was okay and kind of disappointed for an anime fan. Oh, you talking about Jump Force? Yeah. Yeah, my son, they didn't play it very long. They went right back to Dragon Ball Z Fighters. And, listen, Dragon Ball Z Fighters for the Switch is really, really good. My only issue with the game is that the load times are too long. I wish they would update it to make the load times faster, because that was a good game. If that game was optimized like Smash Brothers is optimized for a fighting game, oh man, I still would probably be playing Dragon Ball Z. But I get tired of the load times be like, oh man, waiting too long to play. So Nintendo 64 Classic, like the NES Classic, yep. NES Classic would be cool. You know what? A Nintendo 64 Classic would be great, but they gotta have. I think not having GoldenEye is huge, because when you think of a Nintendo 64, you think of Mario 64, you think of Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and you think of GoldenEye. And then of course you have some other ones like Banjo and Conquer, but you think of those three first. Just like Holly said, and Conquer. Yeah. You can't forget about Conquer sometimes. Yes, give me Madden for a free. Yeah, like with Madden, it don't have to be like the best looking game out there. You know what? It just gotta play right. It just gotta have this. As long as the mechanics. Matter of fact, look how they did FIFA. FIFA wasn't like the top of the notch, but FIFA played at 60 frames per second. It was a smooth experience, and that's what you want out of Madden. You just want a Madden to have a smooth experience. Give us 60 frames per second. The graphics can be a 2-3 years back, and I'm telling you, it would sell like hotcakes. It would sell. It would sell. It would be a system seller because more people who are like adult gamers, they would be all in to having Madden on the go. Put it into your bag. When you at work or something, you whip it out. So give me FIFA Streets on the Switch and NBA Streets on the Switch, and we'll talk. Listen, hey, NBA Streets and NFL Streets, them things was classics. Classics on especially on the GameCube. They're classics, man. Like my son searched out and found a copy of NFL Streets. And whenever he's here, whenever he's home from college, he comes over here and he plays it. Cause we don't have a GameCube, but we have a Wii. You know, if you have a Wii, you play the GameCube games. And man, he put on that Wii, man, where they get it in 4-player. It's a blast, man. Shout out if you still got a Wii. I got my Wii and a Wii U. It says best PSP/PS Vita games was Tiger Woods Golf and Madden NASCAR. Tiger Woods Golf was real good on it. Surprisingly real good. I never did play NASCAR. But yep, I had Madden 13. Had my boy Megatron on the front. So I played Dragon Ball Z Fighters and Z PlayStation. It's cool that my boy Master Roshi is in there. Yeah, you know, Matt. Yeah, listen, that's right. My kids weren't even excited about that though. I was like, dang, I thought you would be excited. They weren't excited about Master Roshi. John Master Roshi looks so clean. Yeah, listen. They took their time when they drew Master Yoshi. I was like, dang, I'm glad when I get that old, I hope I'm that buffed. So I want to play Conquer Bad Fur so badly. Yeah, you might have to get yourself a it's a place I use to get all my retro games. It's called luckygames.com. Lucky, Lukie games.com. And they're pretty good. I think they ship overseas too. So you might want to get your Nintendo 64, and then I don't know how much Conquer is, but it might be worth looking into. Holly Pinky. But the game is so expensive. Oh, I didn't know that. I never looked into it, but I can just imagine. It's a classic. Doug, man. I ain't gonna front. I love NBA Live. I'm still a fan of NBA Live. I had my favorite NBA Live was probably NBA Live 90. I think it's 97. Yeah, I think NBA Live 97 was probably one of my favorite lives. That one and NBA Live 04. That was the year the Pistons won. And Chauncey Billups was crucial. Chauncey Billups, Ben would dunk on everybody, block everybody's shot, and Chauncey would shoot the lights out. Shoot you right out the building. Said Ron Pookie Honda. He looks so good in the trailer. He got excited. It said, I got my black Wii. Oh, man, you got a black Wii. Doug, hey, man, Doug, you the truth. $300 for mint condition. 300 euros. What? That game will be on the shelf. Conquer Bad Fur Day Remastered is on the Xbox One's. It is. That's right. Why didn't I think about that? Just man, shout out to Steve. You can go ahead and give him a hand clap one time. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. It is on a replay. So yeah, so if you get yourself an Xbox, Holly, you can. The Conquer Remaster is on the Xbox Replay. All right. Let me just jump on down. I did the game releases. Real quick, I'm gonna do my comments of the week. I'll keep them real quick. Let's see, hold on real quick. All right, comments of the week. I got two real quick, and I'm gonna jump in and jump out. My first one was from Rosemary and Sage. It says, "My little brother bought me a Switch for my birthday. I'm someone's mom, haha. And I have to say, I truly enjoy it. Skyrim is my favorite so far. Animal Crossing is my next fave. I'm looking into BioShock next. I like what is called open world RPGs. I think that's what Skyrim is." You know what, man? When I made this video, I got a lot of flack. And you know, this is great games for moms, man. People, anytime you put people in like little boxes, I guess. You know, I think, you know, if I'm a dad or I'm a son, I'm like, man, what kind of games would be good for my mom? I thought this video was good, but you know, some people gave me some flack on it. But I'm glad it's people like this here that reminds me of my reasoning for making that video, and it was a good video, I thought. And you know what, you got as your mom, some good games to look forward to. All right, the next one is I think I made this big. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit. Make this a little bigger. All right. This is from Honeybomb. Honeybomb says, "OMG, this channel is so awesome." Well, thank you, Honeybomb. Shout out to Honeybomb, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, these are my comments of the week, man. I just love to highlight when people, you know, say great things. You know, we want them to be involved. I like them to be involved in the channel. All right, so we talked about that. Before we announce our winner, just a couple quick little housekeeping things. Don't forget that the rumored date for the pre-orders for the PS5 is September the 9th. Nintendo Direct is rumored to be this Friday. And on the 28th, it's rumored, it's not official. Let's see what else. Gamescom is this Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they're promising showcase 38 games night on the first night of the show. And so, okay. Also, I talked about this. Controller right here for the Nintendo Switch, and your boy finally got one. I'm going to unbox it in my next video. I'm going to unbox it. Came in the mail today, and I will have me a link in my description of this video on how you can get one, because you can't get them nowhere. They're kind of sold out right now, all on Amazon. Don't know how much this bad boy is gonna cost, but my Connects was able to get me one. So but I'll have a link for you hopefully in the description of that video. But I'm doing an unboxing and a review. I'm starting that tomorrow. I'm gonna do the unboxing tonight and record that, and then I'll work on getting the but I did this is part 2, because this right here, the one I'm about to unbox, is the newer version. This was the version, this is the last year's version, and I call this the best controller for the Nintendo Switch. It had some flaws for sure, but I just like how comfortable it was in my hand. I love the travel distance on the controllers. It felt real good to play Smash Brothers. You know, it had everything that you would want out of a controller. It just had, but I had some issues with it, and they pretty much fixed it all. It looked like so far in this version here. So we're gonna look forward to that. So be on the look out for that video. I hope to have that video out sometime this week. Hopefully by Wednesday. I'm gonna try to do the majority of the recording this evening. But yep, that is the Nintendo N-Switch. I think it's 19382. That's Nintendo N-Switch 19382. That's the number. So you can find this on Amazon. They're just sold out. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to talk about. I think that's. I think I am done this evening with all the news. Um, you done yet, big girl?
I'm voting now.
All right. Listen, the countdown is getting ready to happen. If you guys are, some of you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button before you leave out. The like definitely helps my channel out. I appreciate it. You know, just little small things that you can do won't cost you nothing. I will eventually start setting up a memberships here on the channel. It'd be nice. I'm gonna have to dedicate some nights strictly for my my membership and my subscribers, so we can kind of all get together and play games and continue to shoot the breeze and have a good time. He said, "Drum, please, huh?" You know what? The young lady from last week, she did not pick up her her code, so I might have to re-give that one out next week if I don't see her this week. It says, Geeky said, "Have you seen Watership Down? It's about bunnies." Nope, have not seen that one. Said, yeah, Geeky. Listen, Geeky. I love watching Geeky's unboxing because it's how they record it. It's so like you be sitting like, ooh, you feel what she feels when she unboxes. Like you almost like a kid on Christmas Day. It's a 38. That's all. That's nice. Let's see. Say great stream tonight. Keep up the good work. See you next time. Hey, Cool Breeze, man. If you can stick around, man, I'm getting ready to give out this gift. So if you don't hang around, man, just come back and check the video and see if you won. All right. So who was the winner from last week? Last week's winner was Miss 82 HK Vlogs. And but she never did check back in. She was only in for a hot second. All right. All right, let's go right here. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need my prize screen. Everybody, prize screen. All right, got my daughter here doing her work. Let me. Woo! All right, I'm gonna let my daughter reach in and. All right. There it is. The winner is in hand. Who will take home the $10 eShop card? Remember, you have to follow me on Twitter. And the winner tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if I can go back. Mello 2002, man. Our winner tonight of the Nintendo eShop card. Mello, don't forget, man. Follow me on Twitter to send me a DM. And I will make sure I get that to you ASAP. Yeah, y'all give a shout out to Mello, man. Give him the hand clap real one time. For our winner tonight is Mello 2002 is our winner. Y'all let me know, man. We congratulate him on the win tonight. All right, let's see. We should have got that 40 games showing. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we sure should have. Let's see. Oh, Cool Breeze. You see, I'm sticking around. Yeah, man. Hey, man, thanks again for the good stream, man. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all guys chiming in with me tonight. You know what, man? Another good stream, man. We're going to do it again, man. Don't forget to hit the like button. You know what? Hey, man, share my video, man. I would appreciate it, man. I think, you know what? The more and more people that comes along and kicks it with us, they'll see how good these streams be. And I just love the conversation we have, and I value it. So don't think I do not value the conversation we have. I think we have a good time. So, man, good. Hey, Geeky, thank you for hanging out with me. Geeky hung out with me for the whole time tonight. Shout out to Geeky. Shout out to Cool Breeze. Holly Pinky in the building. Go ahead. The Popes. Shout out to the Popes. Jeff and Lori Pope. Doug the Truth. Yeah, what my boy? 500 Degrees. Liddy Games in the building. Mello. I hope Melo didn't chime out. I hope he know he won. All right, let's see. John Samurai, my boy John. John is a loyalist. Steve M. I'm trying to give everybody a shout out before we get out because you know what, man. Without you guys hanging out with me tonight, man, you guys make it worth it. Holly Pinky. If I haven't said your name already, I'm gonna say it again. Holly Pinky. Miss Geeky Chick. Don't forget to follow Geeky. And David Hogan, one of my students, who tried to crack a joke on me. I had to give him the business. Yeah, hey, don't forget Cold Breeze, man. You know what? Just shoot me like a DM to say, hey, man, it's worth picking up. If you shoot me a DM and say it's worth picking up, then I'm gonna go ahead and get it and put it on the Switch Lite. All right, good people. Y'all have a wonderful night. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I am out. See y'all next week. Same time, same bat station. I'm out. I'm gonna end my broadcast right now.